Hi, welcome to the class. Today we are going to discuss anger and other emotions that people have, either that they have had or um, uh, that they have seen, and that's basically what we are going to do. We're going to just try to learn new vocabulary, learn some idioms, and discuss. Discuss anger, discuss emotions, discuss feelings. So it should be an interesting class, and I look forward to whoever actually comes. Um, I remember that I can be found on Facebook at Verbling Teacher Holly, and then I also have a profile here on Verbling that people can follow as well. So please follow me. So anyway, I look forward to starting this discussion. So yeah, this should be a fun class. I'm really enjoying my time here on Verbling so far, and I look forward to talking to whoever comes and helping them practice their English. So let me quickly show the slides that we're going to go over today. It should be really fun. First of all, we are going to start out by, like normal, like a lot of my classes, describing pictures. So describing what's happening in these pictures and asking ourselves, can we relate, and thinking of a time in our lives where we have felt like this. And then we will look at different emotions and what people and vocabulary, and we will do a matching activity with these emotions. And then we will look at idioms and what each of these mean. And there are, again, there are idioms about anger and or emotions. And then we will end up the class with discussion activity where everyone will get a chance to answer a few questions depending on how long it takes. So I look forward to having people join us and discussing this activity. So, all right. So anyway, just waiting for people to come, and this has been so fun talking to people from different nations and cultures, and comparing the differences, and learning how different things people think in different nations, and helping people learn errors. Did you know that there is a difference between an error and a mistake? An error is something that you don't know you're making. Hi, how are you doing today? Hello? Hello, how are you?
Hello?
Hi,
Hello, teacher. Do you hear me?
I can hear you great. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing well, teacher. I'm doing
Awesome.
fine. What about you?
I am doing really well too. Yeah,
Yes.
it's the end of my day, so
Okay. Where are you from, teacher?
I am from is I am from bear with me a moment. I am from the United States,
Yes.
And
Which part?
and for either it depends on who you are talking to. I'm actually from Idaho.
Idaho.
And Idaho is part of either the Pacific Northwest region,
Northwest.
or it's part of the mountain region.
Oh, okay.
So we are around Idaho. See, Idaho is around Montana, Wyoming, Oregon, and Washington. Utah is just south of us. Canada is north of us.
Okay. So near to Canada or no?
And where are you? The state is near Canada. I am located in the southern part of Idaho. So I am located about a 12-hour drive from Canada.
Okay.
So the state is huge. Where are you located?
Yeah, I am in Rome, Italy.
Oh, awesome. I spent a couple days in Rome. When was it? It would have been
when was it?
January, February 2009, something like that, somewhere in there.
2009. Did
Yeah.
you like it? Did you like it?
Yeah. It was nice. I really did like it. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps it's more.
Yeah. I was going to it was an EU meeting in Pisa, so my boss and I decided to spend a few days in Rome first, and then went to Pisa. So, all right.
Okay.
So who else is here? Ali, where are you from?
Yes, how are you, teacher?
Ali, how are you? You're from Egypt or?
No, I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. That was the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've had 2 or 3 Alis, and one's from Egypt, one's from Saudi Arabia, one's from somewhere else. So, all right. And then the person with the iceberg. I can't see your name. What is your name?
My name is Rafael.
Rafa. Okay, I see it now. Yeah. And where are you from, Rafa?
I'm from Spain, from the capital, Madrid.
Awesome. Okay. So we have somebody from Italy, Spain, and Egypt. Is it Egypt? No, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Okay. You know, it's funny because most of these classes, they have people, like in this class, have many nations represented. But in one of the classes I had about 6 hours ago, there were 5 people, all of them from Brazil. So that was really, really funny. I was very surprised, and they were surprised. They were like, "Wow!" So anyway, I never thought I would teach one country to 5 people at the same time. But anyway, let's get started.
You can see the difficulties about languages, teacher.
Yeah,
about
exactly.
from a nation to another. Yes, you can understand what is the difficulty that they found.
Yeah, well, when you teach just one, country group, you learn the issues that they have. But when you're teaching a multicultural, it's more difficult. Yeah.
More difficult,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah. That's like I was writing up here that an error is something. There's a difference between an error and a mistake. An error, it's on the chat. Error is something that you don't know you were making.
Yeah.
But a mistake is just a slip of the tongue. And so I have to listen to you for a while before I know whether you're making an error or a mistake. So let me quickly introduce myself really quick. I like to do it this way. I'm going to turn my camera off and show you my little dog.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, he is. He's an international dog. He was born in Hungary, and then he moved over as a puppy to Finland, and he was raised in Finland. And Finland, yeah. And that's where I was teaching in corporations, and I got him when he was 3 years old, and then when he was 6, He moved to the U.S. and he's retiring
Uh-huh.
in the USA.
Retiring.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he is a very special dog. But I live in Idaho, and it's a very small town. We have about 850 people in this town.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes. So yes, I have also a dog, teacher. It's a Yorkshire.
Yorkshire Terrier, yeah.
Yeah,
The Yorkshires are cute, yeah. And my dog's a Pumi, and he actually has the terrier ears. So he's asleep right now. He goes to bed early.
Yes, but he has not the ears up but down. My dog
yeah.
is
yours.
something a mixture. Can I show
okay.
you? Can I show it to you? Him to you?
Absolutely.
Here, look. Yeah. Buono.
Oh, how cute! Hi, buddy boy. Hi.
Oh dear.
No, he didn't want to get up. So
He
that's
doesn't
great.
want to be taken.
Yeah, my dog used to get up when I started teaching English online about in 2006, and he used to get on my lap. Alpo, Tule Tane, come here. Okay, he's coming. Alpo, come on over. Okay, you know the drill. Come on up. Come on. Say hello to these nice people.
Oh, fine.
He's an old dog, and he needs
beautiful.
He needs his hair cut.
It's very calm, very calm dog. Very calm.
Yeah, he's old. He's 11 now, so
11.
He's 11 years old.
Okay, 11 years.
Anyway, Ali and Rafa, do you either of you have animals? Do you have a pet?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
A special animal like camel and goats.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, not and cat also.
But nothing you can put in the house.
Yeah.
They live outside. Yeah.
Special area.
Yeah. I got to ride a camel when I was in Dubai. It was fun. Yeah. So, all right. And Rafa, do you have any animals or pets?
No, I haven't got any kind of animals.
Okay.
It's difficult for me to manage
yeah.
to live with them and try to live with my wife. And I don't need anything else.
I understand. I understand. I said probably about 20 years ago, I said, I will not get an animal until my house is clean. Once I know how to clean my house, then I'll get an animal. So. But anyway, let's get started. The topic today is on anger, and it's actually about emotion. And as you know, as you learn English, it's very important for you to be able to talk about any topic. So this is what we'll be discussing today. So first of all, we are going to start with looking at these pictures, and we're going to answer these 3 questions. What do you suppose is happening in these pictures? Have you ever felt like them? And then tell us about a time when you were like this, when you were really angry. So in this picture right here, what do you suppose is happening?
Yes, I think can I answer the question, or
absolutely
the question for everyone, or
it's for everybody, unless I say your name. So
I think they are quarreling, something like this. Have a very warm discussion.
Exactly. There's several words you can say for that. You had said that you think they are quarreling, and we actually say quarreling. It's a hard word, quarreling. But you can also
Quarrel.
some alternative words you could say, as I think they are arguing,
Arguing, yeah.
or
Yeah.
I think they are fighting.
But fighting when they are hitting themselves or no. Fighting is when they touch themselves with hands or something, or there are only discussion. It is only discussion. For fighting, yes, fighting is like they beat themselves each other. No.
Well, fighting is also when you hit each other,
Okay.
but it also can be emotional speaking. So you can have a fight with somebody without ever
using
hitting,
hands.
yeah, without ever hitting anybody and so forth. So it is possible. And so they look like they're having a sibling fight. Do you guys know what siblings is?
I don't remember this word. Yes, I know, but I can't remember.
Yeah, they're related with relatives and brothers in the same way.
Sibling is a single word for brothers and sisters.
Yes, yeah. The same in the family. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
The same people of the family.
Exactly. So, for example, I can say I have 3 brothers and 1 sister, or I can say I have 4 siblings.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. So this next question, Rafa, what is happening with her? What do you think?
It could be different things. One of them could be she has a headache and she has a migraine, and she can get with it. And the other could be he's so hungry that she's yelling, she's getting crazy, getting cross with the situation, and she can stand with it. Stand up.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe that she can control the situation, and she's in a way where is going to be crazy about the situation.
Yes. Exactly. Or maybe she is their mother. You know, she's pulling. She's
very angry, or no, or no.
Yeah, she could be angry. Maybe she's. I'm going to write this on the chat.
Yes.
Pulling her hair out, because her daughters are fighting. Yeah. Very good vocabulary, Rafa. I want to go over 2 words for pronunciation. First of all, ache. This could be a headache, a stomach ache, a stomach ache, an ear ache, but it's ache instead of H. It looks like, so the CH is a hard k sound. Okay, and then also migraine. Migraine. So you don't actually have to spell a sound out every word, every letter. So. All right. What do you suppose is happening with this lady that's on the phone, Ali? What do you think she's doing? Any idea? Ali? Is that his name? Yeah, it is Ali. Maybe he's walked away from his computer. So, Vincent, is that your name?
Yes, Vincenzo.
Yeah. Vincenzo. Yeah. What do you think is happening with this lady that's on the telephone?
Maybe she is very angry about someone who is talking to in the on the telephone, with the telephone, at the telephone. Yes, it's a very an expression of angerness about she's talking about what she's talking to the other people.
Yeah. 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 I was thinking she's probably angry at her husband. So.
Yes, yes.
Very possible.
Very possible, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. Rafa, have you ever felt like any of them?
Yes, many times. I think when I have a difficulty, and many times that I am feeling worried about different issues, I get angry. I get with anger or angry with different situations. But I'm trying to chilling out as much as I can and to relax and to get calm in this situation. And many things are getting crazy. Vincenzo, I think when there are some noise when you don't talk, perhaps I think it's better mute your micro, because there are some noise and it's difficult. Thank you very much, Vincenzo. Thank you. And better right now. And many things made me crazy, but I'm trying to be more zen in this situation and getting calm. That's all.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think I was almost 30 before I realized that I should always ask myself, will it matter next week or next year? And when I realize that, it's sometimes I don't get angry, but many times I do. I lose my temper very quickly. To lose your temper. Do you find that you lose your temper quicker with family members than you do with colleagues or people you do not know?
Yes, I think I'm getting nervous more with my families and relatives because we are more in communication with them than others. And for this reason, I'm getting nervous more frequently. There are different situations that makes me feel nervous in traffic, or when people are unpolite, and when people don't empathize with the others, and these situations make me get nervous.
Yeah, I understand. I'm the same way. So, and my twin sister is the person I yell at the most. So she's like, "Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do it." So, so have you ever felt like this, Vincenzo?
Yes, I'm trying to remember my. Well, sometimes yes, I feel in this way with my daughter when she doesn't want to listen to me about something, and then she insists in having something or in doing something that I don't like. Yes, not too much for me. Yes, I don't like to be. I don't like to be in this situation, so I try to avoid to evitate this kind of how can I say exploiting. No.
So you try to train your daughter to have to be more peaceful, and then you get frustrated with her.
No, because it's not good for me. It's not good for me, for my heart. No, I don't want to be sometimes very dangerous, to be very nervous,
Uh-huh.
get to get angry, to have this angriness, yes, because
Yeah.
for for your heart, no,
Yeah.
could
No,
be very dangerous. Perhaps when you are young, yes, it's not so dangerous. But when you are going older, yes,
uh-huh.
it could be dangerous. Might be dangerous. Yes.
Isn't it true that the older that you get, though, the less you are concerned, you get concerned about the small things? Or when you're younger, you get upset about smaller things, and the older you get, the more calmer you get?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah. What? No, no. Could you repeat the
yeah,
question?
I'll write it down on the board too. Isn't it true that the older a person gets, uh, the calmer they get?
Yeah, Palmer. Yes, I think yes. I think perhaps I think they don't like to live in a situation that they can get nervous, or
Hmm.
to be in a say more quiet quiet environment, a
Uh-huh.
quiet environment, and to
Hmm.
be a very alive, no,
Uh-huh.
a
To
living
live.
more regular, more, can I say,
Uh-huh.
um, it's more, I could say, I can try the way, find the word, exact word, when then there are no uh, situation of stress.
Yeah, so no stressful situations.
Stressful, yes, this is the issue. But perhaps, yes, it's about the kind of living where there is most reflection than acting. I think that an older person can think more than young. And yes, could
Uh-huh.
be so in this way. No, I like to reflect much about some things.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
This is a thing that it didn't happen when I was young. You know, I was young.
Hmm.
I liked the most to act than to think.
Okay. Yeah, you act. Well, what is it that we act before we think, or we act or we speak
So
before we think?
yes, yes, I was very
Yeah.
impulsive.
Impulsive. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
impulsive, and
Yeah.
from this many errors,
Yeah,
many
me
errors,
too.
but
Me too.
yes,
Yeah.
but it's very difficult to change. Comunque,
Uh-huh.
anyway.
My grandfather was known in the small town that he lived in
Mm,
for his temper.
mm.
And when he got into his 70s, he stopped. He got to the point where he still cared, but he stopped getting upset.
There was a
So,
time, for example, now that I thought there was an investment about shares, no? That I made a big investment in this share, and
uh-huh,
at at the time when I saw to the agent, no, this share are, I didn't know, no, because I leave the investment for a certain time, let me say 3 hours, but the shares went going up. I didn't
oh,
know. When I went to the bank to the agent, and the agent says the shares are going down, I answered, let them go because they
uh-huh,
are going to going up afterwards.
uh-huh.
It was the big error of my life because if I would say I would told
Wouldn't have told him.
I would have told yes to sell the action. I would gained a lot of money. I
You
would
would be rich today.
yes, but
Yeah,
I thought that they are going up there in the
yeah.
afterward. Like yes,
Yeah.
it was something very strange. Yes, because I didn't know how this kind of action the shares are going to work. Well, ever going to work.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't Yeah, I don't know where the other guys went. I was just gonna ask them a question. So, but anyway,
yes, it's permitted.
let's go.
Oh, we are only two. Yeah, there are only two of us. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just left. I hope that everything's okay. But let's go ahead and see if we can match these pictures. We've got
okay.
these words up here,
Yes, yes.
and let's see. I can get a pen. And so what emotion is she feeling, do you think?
She's very impressed. This is very perhaps fear,
Okay.
or emotion. So emotional about something that has happened.
Uh-huh.
Something very strange for her. Something very strange, but all
Mhm.
terrible. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's terrible. Uh, so it's dangerous, terrible, or could
Yeah.
be okay.
And
Yes,
and I think she also could be surprised too.
surprised, but not in a good way,
Mhm.
in a bad way.
Mhm.
Surprised, yes.
Yeah, a negative surprise.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yes, negative surprise, yes.
And I'm sure this baby is not really showing this emotion, but what is the yawn? What does the yawn represent?
Yeah, what?
The yawn. What the
My,
baby's doing.
no, no,
It's to
this,
yawn.
no, no, it's not a yawn. I think yawn is like the baby on the right.
Yeah, the baby.
The baby, yes.
This baby right here.
There is a yawn, yes,
Yeah.
yawn.
So what does a yawn usually represent?
Yawn represents something that you don't like. You don't like things. Yeah? You don't like, yes, a situation also of sleeping,
Mhm.
that you when you are
Mhm.
fall
Which
to sleep.
which word up here do you think? Fear, attraction, anger, surprise, happy, embarrassment, boredom, or disappointment?
No, I don't really understand your question.
Okay, so it's actually boredom. A lot of times when people, they're either sleepy or they're bored.
Yes, bored. Yes, bored. Yes. Perhaps
Yes.
would be when you are in a meeting and you don't like what they are saying,
Uh-huh.
and you can yawn in the same time. Yes, in that time you can, in that situation you can yawn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yes,
Yeah.
an argument, a topic that you don't like.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
uh,
Okay. So
it's,
what about this lady right here on the telephone number telephone? What of these words does she
she's yelling, she's angry,
Okay, so it's anger.
anger. Yes,
Okay.
a situation
Okay.
of anger,
Okay.
and yes.
Yeah. What about this little boy right here?
What is it? What what boy, teacher? Which boy?
The boy with a yellow background, right in the middle.
Uh, uh, oh, surprise.
Okay, surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprise for
Yeah.
something. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. And how about this couple right here?
This couple on the over the boy, up to the boy, on the
Yeah.
right of couple. They are in a situation of happiness. Or
Mhm.
yes, they are uh,
They're
together.
happy.
They are happy together. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps
Anything else?
they are talking about something
Mhm.
mm, very pleasant. What should I say? Very
Pleasing.
pleasant.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
another one is attraction.
Mm.
So they are attracted to each other. So
Yeah,
they're
yes,
feeling
yes.
attraction.
They're
Yeah.
they're going. Going well, going well together. No, yes,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how about this picture with the girl that with her bottom lip out down on the in the corner
In the corner
above the
on the left corner.
but yeah above the word matching.
Ah, yes. It seems that she is bored. Bored.
Uh-huh. Okay. She could be bored.
Be bored. Yeah. So I don't feel very something
Okay.
that it doesn't agree about the bored
Mm-hmm.
situation of not pleasant. No.
Uh-huh. And
No,
also
no, no, no.
also
Yes.
she could be disappointed too.
Disappointing.
Disappointment.
Yes.
You
Disappointing.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about this picture with the girl with her hands in front of her eyes, her face?
Yes, this is very difficult because could be in this position of this expression when Simon would be ashamed.
Mm-hmm. And what
I
word
don't know if he's
is
ashamed or
mm-hmm.
she doesn't want to see something that she doesn't like. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know exactly. Or she is afraid of something. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Okay. And that actually is for shame. Another word for that is embarrassment.
Yeah,
Embarrassment.
medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, how about this man here in the right-hand corner? What
Uh,
does he look like?
uh, she's
He.
he he is yes paying attention to something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's not he is interested or he doesn't like something. You know, only listening to something, but with no much interest. It
Mm-hmm.
seems to me that he is not very interested. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, so he
Yes,
could also be.
only listening, seeing, watching at
Mm-hmm.
someone, but uh, it seems to me that he's not very interested in what
Okay.
he.
So
Yes,
he is bored. He's
a little
maybe bored.
bored,
Yeah.
yes, a
Okay.
little tired perhaps. Some bit.
Mm. Yeah, possibly. And what about the lady with her hands in her mouth?
And now, uh, he's watching a situation very a terrible
Mm-hmm.
situation, something that is dangerous for
Mm-hmm.
someone, or I don't know. Yes,
Okay.
uh,
Well, she actually, I think she's feeling fear.
fear, yes, the feeling of fear, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then the last one, what is this lady feeling?
This is very joyous, very joyful. What I say,
Uh-huh.
very. Uh,
Very,
she feels very happy about
very happy.
someone or something something
Mm-hmm.
that is happening that's happening.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. I want to give a little bit of feedback about one word I heard, okay?
yeah.
How do you pronounce this word? I hope can you see me writing? I'm sorry, I'm not
Mm,
very good with this now.
mm. To yawn.
No, it's on actually down in the corner. Do you see the red?
Yeah.
It,
I can see very well. Uh, 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 I don't see, but Stan.
okay, you can't see it very well. Here, let me try. I'll move it up above here. I'll move it up above the white words.
Yeah, listen.
Listen. Okay. How about this one? When you how about this one? Can you say this word?
Listening.
Okay, because in this was it was a slip of the tongue. It was a mistake. It wasn't an error, but I didn't know whether it was because when you were describing somebody, you pronounced the T, so you said listening. Yeah,
Listening. No, yes.
yeah, but you know that T is silent.
Yes, yes. I know, but perhaps sometime I forgot.
Yeah.
I forget. No, I forgot.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's a difference between a mistake. And a mistake is, oh man, I forgot. I know that. And an error is something, oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. So as teachers, we need to identify the errors and the mistakes we don't have to worry about.
Sometimes I forget to about the people, no, the using of he or she. When I talking, yes. I forget, so instead of saying he, I say she. Oh dear,
yeah.
Must pay attention about this. Yes.
Yeah, that's actually a common one by a lot of people. So, very very common. So let's look at these idioms right here.
Yeah,
what do you think "be up in arms" mean?
Be up in arms. Perhaps might be that the person is now in the arms, be up in arms. That is acting and living in an army be up in arms. Oh, no, like to be in the navy or something like that. That is, oh no. In arms, be up in arms. No, it's not. Be up in arms.
It's. I mean, that might be
fit. To be fit.
It might be it might be a reason why you joined the military, but it's not. And the answer is, if you're up in arms about something, you are very angry.
I didn't know.
Well, that's why you're here, huh? Isn't it, right? To learn something new. So
it's an idiom. It's
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So if somebody says to you, "Get off my back, Vincenzo. Get off my back." What does he mean?
Off my back would be that someone doesn't want to listen to you, or doesn't want to talk about a question or a topic. Or no, it could be
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
That is exactly what it is. And well, they're probably annoyed with you. Maybe your daughter feels this way.
If you tell someone to get off of your back, you are annoyed and ask them to stop finding faults or criticizing you.
Criticizing
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop finding faults.
Stop finding fault. Well, we do that a lot with our families.
When yes, I'm very annoyed that you are criticizing too much your son or daughter. Yes. They would say, "Get off my back."
Yeah, exactly. I always tell my sister that she has a messy house, but she also has 5 children. So of course she has a messy house with 5 children, but I still tell her that.
Okay.
But bite head off. What does it mean? What do you think it means if somebody bites your head off?
Very strange. I don't know. Bite head off. Bite. Bite is something that when you are eating, but I don't understand it this way.
Yeah, in this respect, it has nothing to do with that. If you bite some, you can read it. Go ahead and read that.
If you bite someone's head off, you criticize them strongly and perhaps unfairly.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same. No, the same. Now this is the answer. Get off my back is the answer.
Yeah, get off my back is the answer. I've been known, if I'm in a certain mood, to bite a waitress's head off if they are giving bad service.
Yes.
You know, and then I always feel bad. Oh, why did I do that? They're just making a living.
Yes, it could be a situation where a boss can criticize, might criticize an employee or something.
Exactly. That's and they don't know what the employee is actually doing. Okay. So what do you think somebody who's in a black mood?
Yes.
Any guess on what that would be?
A black mood when a person perhaps is not in a good humor, a good feeling. That's perhaps when you wake up in the morning, sometimes you could be in a black mood.
Yeah, Monday mornings.
Monday morning, say overall, yeah. At the beginning of the week, yes.
Yeah.
A black mood is a kind of internal state of emotions,
Exactly.
They are not good. They are not good.
Exactly. Could you read the definition I have?
To be in a black mood means to be irritable, angry, or even depressed.
Yeah, like so Monday mornings. Monday mornings for many people. So
yes, internal state not very good. Not very good. I'm gonna say. Yes, you don't feel well. You don't feel well. You can say you don't feel well, but it's could be also a physical state. I think black mood that can be irritable because you have not digested something. Yes, no.
Yeah, it could possibly.
Yes, it could depend from your stomach.
Yeah, so it depends on your stomach.
Yeah, stomach or other things like this, physical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. So to blow a fuse, I went ahead and put the answer on this. Can you go ahead and read it?
If you blow a fuse, you suddenly lose. It
should be your.
Yeah. Yes. I thought for a moment it was Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Lose your temper and become very angry.
Yeah.
Angry.
And
blow a fuse. But fuse, what is it? A fuse. Try to translate literally. To blow a fuse.
Fuse is electrical. It's what in your house that little.
Yes. When the electricity, in order to when you have how can I say short circuit. Yes, the fuse is going to a fuse go down, break.
Exactly.
Breaks. The fuse breaks, so in order to evite a danger, in order to evite a big danger. So you can have to replace the fuse in order to blow a fuse. Okay, it's the right. It's a metaphor, no? Metaphor.
Yeah. Metaphor, exactly. So next one, blow a gasket. It's very, very similar.
I don't know what is a gasket.
A gasket is I don't really know what it is either, but it's something that it's in your car. It's like the fuse. The fuse does electricity in a house, and in cars as well. And if you blow a fuse, the electricity stops working, right?
Yeah.
Well, a gasket is something in a car, and if you blow a gasket, it stops working.
It's like a fuse in a car.
Possibly, yeah. But when a furious person blows a gasket, they explode with anger. So.
Yes. Blow a fuse. Yes. Because you lose your control,
Exactly.
your temper, and become very, yes. In this case,
Yeah.
is saying you lose your temper. Yeah.
Exactly. So blow a fuse, blow a gasket, and also the last one.
This is made out.
Blow
Something
your top.
is ringing.
Something is.
Ring. No, it's ringing.
Yeah.
Door. It's calling me
Doorbell.
The doorbell. Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me, teacher, but I have to
Yes.
go because I have some problem. Excuse
Okay.
me. See you next time. You are very kind.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
Bye,
Thanks.
bye, teacher.
Bye. I'll just go ahead for the viewers. I'll go ahead and finish these idioms about anger. So blow a gasket is when a furious person blows a gasket, they explode with anger. And blow a top is actually very similar. It's very, very similar. See. Oh, okay, I put it on the wrong place. So if you blow your top, you suddenly become very angry. So blow a fuse, blow a gasket, blow your top. All of it has to do with losing your temper. Okay. And the next one, have a bone to pick. So you can walk up to somebody and say, I have a bone to pick with you. So if you have a bone to pick with someone, you are annoyed with them, and you want to talk to them about it. So if you are upset about something, then you say, I have a bone to pick with you. Okay, and then the final one is cheesed off. And cheesed off, if somebody comes down, it says, and they criticize you, and maybe it's your boss or something, and it makes you really angry, you're cheesed off. And here's the definition that I found. If somebody comes down on you like a ton of bricks, that means they're very hard on you and they're very critical. They criticize you severely because you've done something wrong. Those people are cheesed off, and then you get cheesed off because of that as well. So these are some idioms about anger. And if someone is here, I would actually go through some discussion questions as well, but I guess I will stop the class early. So thank you.